McDaniel, long three-point, wide open, drained it. The freshman with a big basket. As we inbound the basketball here, it's picked up by Allie Meeks in transition. She feeds Grace Galarza down low, and it's good. Strother can't handle it. Stolen away by Meeks. She feeds McDaniel. Yes! Caleria McDaniel lays it in for two. Mountain Pine in transition. Summer Godwin lays it in for two. And Godwin has eclipsed 20 points tonight. An impressive showing for the senior. Live from Mountain Pine High School in Mountain Pine, Arkansas. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this presentation of Lady Red Devils basketball on XZero Sports. I'm Mark Oliver, joined tonight by Miss Bayley Brown. Bayley was our Be a Broadcaster for a Day winner back in December, and she's rejoining us on the broadcast tonight. Say hello to everybody tonight, Bayley.
Hello, everybody.
Bayley, welcome back to the broadcast here. We join you just in action here from Mountain Pine High School as the Poyen Lady Indians come to town. Poyen just scoring the first basket of the night, and we'll join you mid-action here as Caleria McDaniel brings the basketball across the timeline for the Lady Red Devils. 7 minutes to play in the first quarter, and a turnover as Caleria McDaniel is going to cough the basketball up out of bounds. Big matchup here for both of these teams tonight, Bayley. Mountain Pine facing some very strong competition in the recent Spa City shootout here in Hot Springs, and now returning to conference play here in the brand new calendar year in 2018. As Poyen dishes the basketball in down low, Michaela Kai Montillo is going to throw it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Indians. Poyen wearing their road purple tops and bottoms with gold numbers and letters. And they'll get the ball inbound to the top of the key, Montillo. Now a long three on its way. Kindy Puckett's shot doesn't fall, and the rebound goes to Caleria McDaniel. 6:30 to play here in the opening act here from Mountain Pine High School. Just 2-0. Poyen with the early lead here. McDaniel drives over to the far wing and sets up shot down low. She's going to lose it out of bounds. Last touched by Poyen. Angel Goodman was the last one to touch it for the Lady Indians. And senior Grace Galarza will inbound for the Lady Red. Galarza feeds it into Jatavia Smith. Turns, puts up a shot. A little too hard, won't fall. Rebound goes to Kindy Puckett of the Lady Indians. Now fast break opportunity down low. Angel Goodman's going to lay in a shot for two. And it's a 4-0 lead in favor of Poyen. Here come the Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils as Summer Godwin makes her way across the timeline. It's nearly stolen away. She's fighting hard to get it away, and now a 5-second violation will be a turnover going over to Poyen here. So, Bayley, what are we seeing so far out of this Lady Indians team defensively?
They have good, strong defense, and they're in man, and they like to press even early on like they are now, and that's a problem for us.
So here come the Lady Indians, looking to extend on a 4-0 lead. A shot down low picked up by Summer Godwin on the rebound. Here comes Mountain Pine in transition. They're swarming to Godwin early as Poyen understands Mountain Pine's game plan. Caleria McDaniel driving into the front court against Kindy Puckett. She'll move down to the near wing and then drive in looking for an opportunity. Takes a shot, draws a foul, and Mountain Pine will have an opportunity for its first points from the night from the free throw line as Caleria McDaniel goes to the line to shoot two. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into tonight's broadcast live on XZero Sports, your home for Mountain Pine Athletics this year. Caleria McDaniel at the line to shoot two. The first free throw is good. Mountain Pine is on the board. 3-point lead for the Lady Indians. 5:23 to play here in the first quarter. McDaniel awaits her second try. Second shot on its way and good. So Caleria McDaniel will cut the lead in half. Big free throws here as Poyen makes its way quickly down into the front court looking for an opportunity. A wide open three on its way. Off the mark, no good. And the Lady Indians are able to come up with the rebound here. Montillo drives to the basket. She'll draw a foul. And now she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So a couple of big free throw opportunities here, Bayley, as Poyen looks to extend the lead. Montillo's first free throw rolls in and out, no good. Mountain Pine has Summer Godwin and Grace Galarza down low to get the rebound. Here's the second free throw. It's good. And Montillo is on the board. And Galarza will look for someone to inbound it into. She finds Caleria McDaniel, back to Galarza. And the press is on from the Lady Indians. They're going to have to get the ball across the timeline. Over to Allie Meeks. She makes it. And now Meeks into the front court for the Lady Red. 5-2, Poyen with the lead. 4:52 to play here in the first. McDaniel trying to avoid the ball being stolen away. She's going to drive it in, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by McDaniel. That's a turnover. So more aggressive defense, Bayley Brown, as Poyen coming out supercharged here in the first. 4:40 to play in the opening quarter. It's 5-2 Poyen. Down low to Lacey Beaver. No shot there. They move back up towards the top of the key. Montillo. Down low, Bree McDermott takes a wide open 3. Shot doesn't fall, and Jatavia Smith's there with the rebound. So a big board for the Lady Red Devils there. 4:23 to play in the first. Allie Meeks across the timeline. She drives in, puts up a shot in traffic. It won't go. And it's going to sail out of bounds. Last touched by Faith Deal of Poyen. So the Lady Red Devils will inbound beneath their own basket. Grace Galarza set to bring it in. Galarza looking to get it into her teammate Summer Godwin, but she's swarmed, can't do it. She'll pick Allie Meeks instead. And now kick it out to her freshman point guard, Caleria McDaniel. 4:08 to play. A 3-point game, it's 5-2. Strong defense coming in from the Lady Indians. That one's going to sail out of bounds. A pass intended for Summer Godwin. Godwin got a hand on it, but couldn't reel it in. It's a turnover. Bree McDermott inbounds for the Lady Indians to Michaela Montillo. Montillo over to McDermott as she enters in the front court near the top of the key. Pass over to Faith Deal, who will knock it back to the top of the key, just looking to create an opening. There's a wide open 3 on its way. The shot doesn't fall from McDermott. And once again, Jatavia Smith with a big rebound there. A lot of big rebounds so far in this one, Bayley. Mountain Pine coming out ready to play against a tough opponent in Poyen. 3:27 to play here in the first. It's 5-2. And the Red Devils, the Lady Red Devils looking to get on the board. Have a couple of points from free throws from Caleria McDaniel. Grace Galarza with the basketball. And she'll hand it off to Allie Meeks. The swarm defense, that press defense from Poyen coming in. And here comes the steal. Montilla's going to get the steal. She's going to drive it and take it all the way home. Puts a shot up in traffic. It's good. Michaela Montillo with 2. She has 3 points overall tonight. And we've got a timeout down on the floor. 7-2. Poyen leads in the first quarter. 2:59 to play. We'll take a break, and we're back after this. It's Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. This winter, you can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MrStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts. Back here at Mountain Pine High School alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. 7-2, remaining in the first quarter here from Mountain Pine High School. 3 minutes to play. Ball inbounded. Lacey Beaver takes the inbound, puts it up for 2 immediately. Beaver with 4 points overall tonight. It's 9-2 Poyen. And then quickly we've got a whistle on the inbounds here. Grace Galarza could not get it in time. And it's a turnover right back to Poyen beneath the Lady Indians basket. The ball is inbound and now kicked out to Kendi Puckett. She'll be whistled for a travel, and she'll turn it right back over to Mountain Pine. So a big turnover there as Grace Galarza set to inbound. But 3 Lady Indians are right there waiting for it. The ball inbound to Bristol Huff, down low to Jatavia Smith. Smith finds Summer Godwin, who puts a layup up, and it does not go. That's the first time that the senior leader, Summer Godwin, has even had a chance to touch the basketball tonight, as Poyen has come out and run and gun offensively and defensively. Shot down low by Madison Yarborough is good, and that extends the Poyen run. It's 11-2, 2:17 to play. Allie Meeks charges across the timeline for Mountain Pine, 2:10 to play. And the press defense continues from the Lady Indians. Summer Godwin with the basketball. It's knocked away, stolen away, picked up by Kendi Puckett. Puckett's going to find her teammate Bree McDermott across the timeline. McDermott all the way home, puts it up for 2. The points keep coming for the Lady Indians here in the first, 13-2. And Mountain Pine desperately looking to stop the Poyen run. An 11-point lead, 1:42 to play. Grace Galarza gets it out to Allie Meeks near the top of the key. Into the front court for Mountain Pine. Meeks drives over. Long 3 attempt on its way, too short. Jatavia Smith with the board. She'll find Summer Godwin, who drives in, pull-up jumper from the paint. That shot won't fall. And the rebound goes to Poyen. Cross-court pass down low, Madison Yarborough. Back up to Bree McDermott. She'll kick it out. Long 3 on its way, won't fall. Faith Deal's shot doesn't fall. It's rebounded by Mountain Pine. 1:05 to play. And a foul on the floor. A rare foul call so far in this one, Bailey, but what we've seen so far is just stifling defense from Poyen and something Mountain Pine has not been able to deal with so far.
Yes, and like I said earlier, they do like to press, and they like to press early on, and that's what they're doing. And we have press offense plays designed specifically for this, and I think they're just kind of shaken up right now by this, that they haven't gotten a chance to run them. But once they do, it'll be
And you're
good.
Familiar with Coach Willis's game plan, of course, playing for the junior high girls team. What do you do to get out of that? If a team is just full court pressing you like that, how do you beat that? How do you get away from that and find a way to get successful and get on the board?
Most of the time they're going to be in man whenever they press, so we have to work on setting screens, and they haven't been setting as many screens as they should be, and that's something they definitely need to start doing on offense.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter from Mountain Pine High School. Caleria McDaniel is swarmed at the top of the key. She feeds it into Tanae Tash. Tash is double teamed. She gets the pass off over to Grace Galarza. Mountain Pine looking to get on the board here. Has not managed to land a field goal so far. Grace Galarza trying to get the press off of her. Pressure's coming in. She gets it over to Caleria McDaniel. They're trying to advance past the top of the key. Over to Grace Galarza now. Driving in against Montillo. Galarza tries to put a shot up in traffic. She's whistled for a travel call. Another Mountain Pine turnover. 21 seconds to play. 13-2, the Lady Indians lead. 17 seconds remain as Montillo crosses the timeline into the front court for Poyen. Fed in down low, and a shot up off the rim, no good. Put back up as Kyla Puckett. She gets her own rebound, puts it up for 2. 5 seconds left as Mountain Pine feeds it in, and it is picked up by Montillo. That's the end of the first quarter of action, and at the end of one, it's all Poyen in this one. 15-2, the Lady Indians lead, and we're back after this. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports. Live from Mountain Pine High School, this is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Bayley, Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a good break, and I know school's not officially back in session here. but I know that the teams have been practicing over the break, trying to stay fresh and stay ready for the conference schedule. And tell me a little bit about the junior girls and what you guys have been working on here during the break.
We have been working on our conditioning since we have had such a long break, and that's one thing that we need to work on throughout the season. But we've also been working on our press defense and press offense, and I think once we get back to playing, we'll get in that mode to where we're ready.
Started the second quarter here from Mountain Pine High School. The ball is knocked away and picked up by Tanae Tash. Mountain Pine looking for an opportunity. Unable to score a field goal in the first quarter of play. Just a couple of free throws from Kaleri McDaniel. And they've got a hefty deficit to try to break through here. 15-2 Poyen. 7:35 to play here in the first half. Jatavia Smith at the top of the key for Mountain Pine. And she'll get it over to Kaleri McDaniel. Strong defense has not let up for the Lady Indians so far in this one. McDaniel drives over to the far wing, finds an opening, takes the inside shot off the rim, no good. And the battle for the rebound still on the floor. There will be a foul. And I believe they're going to whistle Jatavia Smith with a personal. That'll be her first personal, team second. And set to inbound for the Lady Indians, Kindy Puckett. 15-point first quarter for the Lady Indians, looking to score for the first time here in the second as the ball is fed in down low to Elise Hicks. Couple of new Lady Indians on the floor. Hicks is going to take a long three off the back of the rim, no good. The rebound finally ends up with Grace Galarza. Here come the Lady Red Devils in transition. Kaleri McDaniel's going to take her time and now make it across the timeline. She's going to spin. The ball's knocked away, picked up by Puckett, and fed over to number 23, Michaela Montillo. Fed in down low, and right place at the right time is Kyla Puckett. She adds a bucket for two. She has 4 points overall tonight, and the Poyen lead extends to 15. It's a 17-2 game as Poyen quickly turns it over, knocking the ball out of bounds, and Grace Galarza will inbound for Mountain Pine. On the floor for the Lady Red Devils, Tanae Tash, Jatavia Smith, Allie Meeks, Bristol Huff, and Grace Galarza. Speaking of Bristol Huff, she's our featured Lady Red Devil player of tonight's game. Bristol's interview coming up in the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast. You don't want to miss that one. Allie Meeks across the way for Mountain Pine, looking to feed the ball in down low. She gets it over to Huff, and now they'll wheel it back around to Meeks. Mountain Pine looking for anything that they can do on the inside, but Poyen just pressing too hard. They're going to have to start taking some chances here. Pass intended for Tanae Tash down low, sails out of bounds, a turnover. And the ball goes back to Poyen. 6:04 to play here in the first half. Firing on all cylinders, that's the Poyen Lady Indians in this one. They're one of the best teams in this conference, Bayley, and they're showing it tonight. Very strong defensively. Offensively, their shots haven't been falling the way that they probably wish that they were, but taking advantage of some key Red Devil turnovers right now. 5:45 to play in the first half. Ball down low to Kindy Puckett. She takes a long three, won't fall. The rebound goes to number 31, Faith Deal. She can't reel it in. So now Allie Meeks takes over for the Lady Red Devils, gets it in down low to Grace Galarza. They're going to thread it around. Bristol Huff will take a shot. Goes a little bit too hard. The rebound going to Poyen as Angel Goodman reels it in, but she steps out of bounds to give it right back to Mountain Pine. 5:19 to play, and the Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils desperately looking for points here. Trailing by 15, Allie Meeks drives in and gets it to Jatavia Smith in the middle. They're looking to drive inside, Bayley. They just cannot find an opportunity.
No, in one way they could probably find an opportunity setting more screens, but again, I think they haven't realized that that's what they need to start doing, but I think they'll get there.
So here may come an opportunity for the Lady Red Devils as Tanae Tash goes up for a shot. She's fouled. And once again, Mountain Pine will go to the line to shoot two. Kaleri McDaniel, the two lone points for the Lady Red Devils in this one, and Tash is hoping to finally break Poyen out of this run. First free throw bounces around and sails just out as we await Tash's second opportunity. A couple of substitutions come in for Poyen. Lacey Beaver and Bree McDermott enter the game as Tanae Tash awaits her second try. Second shot up and good. Tanae Tash on the board for the Lady Red Devils. And Mountain Pine will take points any way they can get them tonight. 17-3, lead down to 14. 4:48 to play. Montillo at the top of the key. She's going to feed it down low to Lacey Beaver and over to McDermott. Poyen looking to drive in. Out to Beaver for a wide open three. And the first three-pointer of the game finally falls for Poyen. And it goes to Lacey Beaver. She leads all scorers tonight with 7 points overall. And the lead is out to 17. It's 20-3. Allie Meeks into the front court for Mountain Pine. There's the screen from Smith, but nowhere for Meeks to go on it. Meeks continues to dribble, making her way inside, then turns and finds Tanae Tash in the paint. They're looking for an opportunity to get a big shot off to try to cut into this deficit here. Grace Galarza stands on the near wing for Mountain Pine. And now she finds Tanae Tash. Tash takes a three-shot. She's got it. Tanae Tash, a huge bucket. And the first field goal of the night for Mountain Pine. Tash has 4 points tonight. Poyen tries to go right down the court and answer back with a three of its own. Faith Deal's shot does not fall. And Allie Meeks with the rebound. Now she spins across the timeline. Mountain Pine looking to set up something here with a little bit of confidence. And Grace Galarza puts up a shot. She's fouled. So Bayley, maybe signs of life here. You have the big three from Tash, and now Galarza is going to go to the line to shoot two. It's a 14-point lead, but now is the right time to start turning it around. Galarza's first free throw. Off the mark, no good. And she'll get a second opportunity. .334 to play here in the first half from Mountain Pine. Galarza's second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound goes to Montillo. Here come the Lady Indians in transition. Down low, McDermott kicks it out to Montillo. Montillo drives, puts up a shot. She's going to draw the foul. The foul's going to be charged against Allie Meeks. I believe that's her first personal. Be the first time that Poyen goes to the line for free throws tonight. Montillo, 3 points already in this contest. First shot is up and good. A 21-6 ball game here from Mountain Pine High School. Montillo's second free throw on the way, a little bit too hard, won't fall. And Kalari McDaniel's there to pick up the rebound. So McDaniel's pass over to Allie Meeks is tipped. It's going to sail out of bounds. And it'll stay with Mountain Pine. Last touched by Kyla Puckett of Poyen. 3:17 to play here in the first half. Bayley, if you're the Lady Red Devils offensively, what are you doing here to try to drive in and just get points on the board?
Like I said, I think they're trying to want to set screens and also just be more aggressive. And that's one thing that they were at the beginning of the season, and they've just kind of trailed off with it throughout the season. And a team like this, they're really aggressive on offense and defense, and we just need to get in that mode and be aggressive ourselves.
Mountain Pine trying to inbound the basketball. It's been knocked out of bounds twice by Poyen here. The ball finally inbounded to Allie Meeks, and she'll get it over to Clary McDaniel. The full court press on its way, and now Jatavia Smith gets the ball down low to Bristol Huff. It's knocked out of bounds once again by Poyen. So Mountain Pine able to get the ball down the floor, and now they'll inbound in the front court. 3:05 to play in the first half. Galarza finds Caleria McDaniel, who stands at the top of the key. McDaniel turns and puts up a shot down low. She'll draw the foul, and for the second time tonight, Caleria McDaniel is going to go to the line. McDaniel had a great time during the Spa City shootout from the free throw line. And against Mount St. Mary's, a school whose classification is much bigger than Mountain Pine, perfect from the free throw line. McDaniel's first shot doesn't fall tonight, and she'll await her second opportunity here. 21-6, Poyen leads, 2:57 remaining in the first half of play here from Mountain Pine High School. McDaniel's second shot good. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Here come the Lady Indians on their way, leading by 14. And number 14, Elise Hicks. Pull-up jumper out of the paint. Shot doesn't fall. The rebound goes to Kyla Puckett. She's going to put it up, and she's fouled. So Puckett goes to the line to shoot two. Kyla Puckett wears double zero for the Lady Indians. She has 4 points overall tonight. Puckett dribbles her first shot off the front of the rim, no good. .245 to play here in the first half. Puckett's second shot, good. And we got a substitution coming in. Summer Godwin's going to check back in for Mountain Pine. Bayley, I couldn't see across the way. I know that she came out. It looks like she was tending to her leg. I know that she's had a little bit of injury trouble this season. And good to see her check back into the game here. Godwin's inbounds pass was deflected and quickly put up for a score by Puckett. Kendi Puckett adds 2. Her first 2 points of the ball game, and now Mountain Pine will try again. Getting into the front court. Godwin takes it all the way home, and Summer Godwin finally gets on the board with her first bucket of the night. And it was an earned bucket for sure. Quickly, Poyen coming right down the way. A long 3 on its way, and good. And Poyen answers back with a 3-pointer from Kendi Puckett. 5 quick points in the second quarter here from Puckett. It's 27-9. 2 minutes to play as the ball is knocked away from Kaleria McDaniel. Picked up by Bree McDermott. A fast break opportunity down low. Kyla Puckett's shot doesn't fall. McDaniel, the rebound. And now it's stripped away as McDermott's going to get the steal. A shot put up no good. Fast-paced offense. Allie Meeks coming up with the rebound here. Pass down low to Summer Godwin, and Summer Godwin catches it, but it's knocked to the floor immediately. Foul is charged against Kyla Puckett of Poyen, and now we'll see 3 Lady Indians checking in. Michaela Caimontillo checks in alongside Madison Yarborough and Angel Goodman. Set to inbound will be Jatavia Smith. She'll get it in over to Bristol Huff, but it's taken away. And now quickly intercepted by Allie Meeks. Down low to Godwin. Puts a shot up in traffic. She'll draw the foul. It took most of the first half for Summer Godwin to find pay dirt. But now the opportunities are starting to arise. And now Godwin at the free throw line for the first time tonight. 2 points on the night overall for Summer Godwin, the senior. Trying to cut into the deficit here. First free throw on its way and good for Summer Godwin. She has 3 points tonight. 1:32 remaining in the first half. It's 27-10. Number 10 puts up her second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound goes to Poyen's Madison Yarborough. Yarborough gets it to Montillo. And now down low, a long 3 on its way. Shot from Hicks doesn't fall. And a second shot put up by the Lady Indians doesn't fall from Madison Yarborough. Rebound Jatavia Smith. Here comes Mountain Pine in transition. 1:08 to play. Kaleria McDaniel puts a long 3 up, and it's good. Kaleria McDaniel adds to her point total tonight. She has 6 points overall. That's a big bucket there, Bayley. A big bucket to get Mountain Pine back on the board, and we see signs of life, Bayley. They just got to keep it going. Lead down to 14 for Poyen. 56 seconds remain. It's 27-13. McDaniel across the timeline to Grace Galarza. She'll find McDaniel again near the top of the key. Kaleria McDaniel after a big 3-pointer looking to keep it rolling for Mountain Pine. Down low, Allie Meeks. Back inside to McDaniel. She tried to drive inside to put up a shot. She lost it out of bounds. Big turnover there going back to the Lady Indians. 38 seconds remain as Montillo comes across the timeline for Poyen. Fed in down low. Long 3 on its way from Goodman. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Galarza. Mountain Pine with the basketball now. Allie Meeks into the front court. Pass intended for Kaleria McDaniel is knocked out of bounds by Goodman. It'll stay with Mountain Pine. 19.5 seconds remain here in the first half of action. Inbounds to McDaniel. She dribbles near the top of the key with teammate Allie Meeks. Long 3 on its way, just off the mark, no good. Rebound controlled by Montillo. 3 seconds left. And a long shot at the buzzer. Montillo's shot won't fall. We've reached halftime here from Mountain Pine High School, and at the half, Poyen leads the Lady Red Devils by a score of 27-13. We're back after this. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball live from Mountain Pine High School on XZeroSports.com. Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com. Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com. This winter, you can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MRStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts. Your ad here. Join our winning team today and become part of the next generation of Arkansas sports. Call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com. Live from Mountain Pine High School, this is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZero Sports. The next generation of Arkansas sports. Alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Here at the half, 27-13. The Poyen Lady Indians leading the Lady Red Devils here in 7-2A West Conference action. Now time for our featured Lady Red Devils player of the game interview. This week, Bristol Huff is our featured Lady Red Devil. Had an opportunity to talk with her earlier today here at the high school. Congratulations to Bristol Huff. Down here on the court with our featured Lady Red Devils player of the game for tonight's game against Poyen. We're here with Bristol Huff. Bristol, congratulations. Tell me how the season's going so far. Your last year with Mountain Pine, and how are things going at this time?
It's been kind of rough, but with the girls that we have, we're sticking together. We're improving, and it's coming together. We're getting there.
The Spa City Shootout recently, getting to play on the biggest stage in Hot Springs over at the Bank of the Ozarks Arena and getting a chance to play against some bigger schools. Tell me some things that your team may have learned from those games so that they can take into conference play this year.
We've learned that we're not the only ones who are tired. Everybody gets tired, but we just have a shortage of players, and we have to learn to push through when we're tired.
As one of the senior leaders for this team, what do you do? What are some of the things that you're responsible for whenever it comes to kind of lifting up this team and keeping their head on right and keeping them focused on what's ahead?
Like I said, we don't have very many players, so everybody gets tired and everybody needs some encouragement when they get tired. So that's kind of a goal, is to keep everybody up and lifted and going during the game.
So now we're in 2018, and it's the heart of conference play, and tonight you got a very good team in Poyen coming to town. What has your team been working on this week to try to come in and upset one of the top teams in your conference?
Well, like I said, everybody knows we get tired because we have a shortage of players. So conditioning has been a lot of our focus, and our shooting for sure has been a focus.
What's it going to take for you and your girls to get the win tonight?
Well, we just have to stay up, stay confident, and pull ourselves together as a team.
Congratulations to Bristol Huff, your featured Lady Red Devil player of the game for tonight's game against Poyen. Bristol is soft-spoken but has a great heart and is a very big encourager for this team, and she's always out there, win or lose, helping keep her teammates up, and that's textbook senior leadership for you right there. Congratulations to Bristol Huff tonight. We'll take a quick break here at the half, 27-13, Poyen with the lead. We're back after this. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com. Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com. This winter, you can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MRStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts. Your ad here. Join our winning team today and become part of the next generation of Arkansas sports. Call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com. Back here at Mountain Pine High School, start of the third quarter here between the Lady Red Devils and the Lady Indians of Poyen. Alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Right out of the gate, Mountain Pine starting off with the possession here. And Summer Godwin quickly fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. Coming out of the halftime break, we know Coach Willis trying to get those girls motivated. They were trailing big by as many as 17 in this one. Lead is just 14 right now. But Mountain Pine finally starting to find its shot, and Summer Godwin starts things off right here in the third quarter. First free throw good. Second free throw on the way, and just off the mark for Summer Godwin. Rebound goes to Montillo of Poyen across the timeline. Montillo's going to spin and looking for an opportunity down low. Can't find it. Kicks it out low. And a shot put up in traffic, a foul. And the Lady Indians are going to go to the line to shoot two. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts, the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports. So if you've got a favorite team here in Garland County, maybe it's the Lady Red Devils, you can get your logo, your favorite team's logo, printed on just about anything. Hats, jackets, bags, they do it all, and they make it look great. That's Mr. Stitchy. Check out what Rob's got to offer, mrstitchy.com. Poyen goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Mountain Pine coming out in transition here. Grace Galarza coming across the timeline into the front court. The whistle as it is kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Poyen. Galarza inbounds it over to Kaleria McDaniel. And now over to Allie Meeks, who sets things up at the top of the key for Mountain Pine. 28-14. The Lady Indians have Mountain Pine doubled up. Galarza looking a little bit lost out there. The ball's knocked away. It's picked up by Faith Deal, and Deal takes it all the way home for 2. So Faith Deal lays it in for 2, her first 2 points of the ball game. Mountain Pine looking for an opportunity to get across the way, and Kaleria McDaniel's going to go down hard in front of the Lady Red Devil bench. McDaniel goes hard to her knees. It's going to take her a second to get up and compose herself here. She's up and she's okay. Here comes Montillo of the Poyen Lady Indians across the timeline here. They lead by 16. Fed it in down low. On the far wing, Lacey Beaver puts up a 3, won't fall. Now rebound goes to Grace Galarza. Mountain Pine slowly making its way into the front court for the Lady Red. McDaniel drives, pressure's coming. There's a screen by Godwin, a bounce pass over to Meeks. Meeks finds Summer Godwin down low, turns, dribbles, puts up a shot, and it won't fall. Rebound goes to Beaver. And now quickly down low all the way home. A shot put up and a foul. It's going to be a charge foul charged against Poyen as Montillo is charged with the personal. 6:09 to play here in the third quarter. It's 30-14. Galarza inbounds to Summer Godwin. And now Mountain Pine looking for an opportunity to get out of the backcourt here. Time is ticking away. It's knocked away, picked up by Montillo. Michaela Montillo puts a shot up. She's fouled and it goes in. She's going to go to the line for the and one. Bayley, this Poyen offense just does not seem to slow down at all. They are firing on all cylinders tonight. At the line is Michaela Montillo. She has 6 points overall tonight. Her and one is good. And now mass substitutions coming in for the Lady Indians. On the floor will be Angel Goodman, Kyla Puckett, Elise Hicks, Michaela Montillo, and Kindy Puckett. Mountain Pine with the basketball across the timeline is Allie Meeks. Her pass is intercepted, picked up by Kyla Puckett. And here come the Lady Indians right across the way, leading 33-14. Pass down low to Elise Hicks. She'll get it back out to Montillo. There's a screen. And now a wide open 3 on its way by Kindy Puckett. The shot doesn't fall. Rebound Kyla Puckett. There's a foul as Summer Godwin ran into Puckett as she grabbed the board. So Godwin's going to be charged with the personal here. 5:31 to play in the third quarter. 33-14 Poyen with Kyla Puckett at the line. She has 5 points tonight for the Lady Indians. Puckett's first shot air ball, no good. And she'll await her second try here. Second free throw doesn't fall, and Summer Godwin's going to get the board. She's going to fall down, and Grace Galarza is going to maintain the basketball. Now the pass is thrown away, and it's picked right back up by Poyen. Michaela Montillo at the top of the key for Poyen. She's guarded loosely by Jatavia Smith. Fed in down low. Puckett. And now Kindy Puckett thought about a long 3. They're going to wheel it back around again. Montillo drives all the way in, and she'll draw the foul. Summer Godwin charged with her second personal. Bayley, what do you see on the floor tonight that's just really working well for the Poyen Lady Indians?
They're aggressive on defense, and they're strong on offense, and they're making their shots and making their free throws and drawing fouls. And I think that's just something that this team really has, and this team is an aggressive team, and we just can't seem to keep up with them and get in that mindset that we're not scared of them and we need to be more aggressive. But they are really aggressive, and they have good defense, and they press and their press is really good.
Poyen, one of the best teams in the conference, 13-2 on the year, 3-1 in conference play. As they put a shot up down low, Kyla Puckett adds a bucket. 7 points on the night for Kyla. 4:50 to play in the third quarter. It's 37-14. Mountain Pine desperately looking to get some offense going here as the ball is fed in down low to Tanae Tash, and it's stolen right away. Angel Goodman strips it and takes it. Goodman into the front court, a fast break opportunity, puts a shot up. There's a foul, and the blocking foul looks like it's going to be charged against Grace Galarza. Mountain Pine looking winded out there as Poyen has been running and gunning since the opening tip-off and has shown no signs of slowing down yet. First free throw from Goodman is no good. Now Montillo is going to take a seat. She's replaced by Bree McDermott of Poyen. 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. Second shot up by Goodman is good. 3 points overall tonight for Angel Goodman, who wears number 44 for the Lady Indians. And now a foul on a pass from Allie Meeks to Kalaria McDaniel. It's going to be charged against number 14, Elise Hicks. So Mountain Pine will inbound in the backcourt. Grace Galarza finds Kalaria McDaniel. 38-14 Lady Indians here in the third. McDaniel across the way to Meeks. Thought about the long three, didn't have enough time. She'll kick it back out to McDaniel to reset things offensively. On the floor for Mountain Pine, McDaniel, Tash, Jatavia Smith, Allie Meeks, and Grace Galarza. Smith feeds the ball in down low to Galarza. They're going to wheel it back around to McDaniel. They want to try to tire out Poyen, but it's easier said than done. McDaniel to Meeks, and now the ball is knocked away. It's picked up by Kyla Puckett. It's a turnover. Fed in down low to Hicks. Hicks drives to the basket, puts up a shot. She'll draw the foul, and Jatavia Smith is charged with the personal. That sends Elise Hicks of Poyen to the line to shoot two. Hicks yet to score tonight for the Lady Indians. Her first free throw is up and good. Two for two goes Hicks from the free throw line. She is one of 9 Poyen Lady Indians to score tonight. Mountain Pine in transition. They'll get the ball into the front court with Jatavia Smith. She loses the ball on the floor. There's a foul and a kickball call. It's going to be against Poyen, and he'll stay with Mountain Pine. So Mountain Pine will inbound beneath its own basket. Substitution coming in for the Lady Indians. Madison Yarbrough is going to check in for Kyla Puckett. Grace Galarza to inbound for the Lady Red Devils. Inside, Kalaria McDaniel turns, shoots, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Kindy Puckett. Here come the Lady Indians. Down low, just like clockwork, all the way home. Angel Goodman is right there for the shot, and now she has 5 points on the night. 42-14. Mountain Pine just 1 point here this third quarter. Outscored 14-1 so far in the second half. The Lady Red Devils just trying to find anything that gels here. 3:08 to play in the third as Allie Meeks turns and puts up a shot in traffic. It's good. Allie Meeks is on the board for the first time tonight in a big bucket to help stop the bleeding for Mountain Pine. Across the way, Poyen goes down and answers quickly with a bucket from Bree McDermott. She has 4 points tonight. So Mountain Pine finally found an opportunity to get on the board, and Poyen answered right back. 2:40 to play here in the third. 44-16. The Lady Indians with the lead, and now the ball is going to go off of Kalaria McDaniel's foot out of bounds. Bayley, they always say that turnovers are contagious, and no team ever wants to get caught in that rut there, but you've played on the floor too, and you've been on the losing side of things before. What do you do to help get your girls motivated and kind of stay with their heads in the game in a situation like this?
We just can't give up on each other, and we can't give up on ourselves, and that's one thing that Coach Willis is really good. He always motivates us, and he encourages us to motivate each other, and that's just something that I think they need to do, and I don't know if they're doing it during timeouts or on the bench, but that's something that really helps, that has helped us before.
Allie Meeks standing at the top of the timeline for Mountain Pine. 2:02 to play in the third quarter. She signals around to Bristol Huff, who checked in recently. And now Meeks down low to Galarza. Perfect pass and a perfect shot from Grace Galarza. She's on the board for the first time tonight. A nice bucket from Galarza. Long three on its way across the way from Poyen. Elise Hicks' shot won't fall. Rebound goes to Allie Meeks. 46-18, but Mountain Pine showing some more signs of life here. Pass down low. Tanae Tash puts it in for two. So Allie Meeks really getting the good assist work in as she's finding open teammates here. And down across the way, Bree McDermott is fouled as she goes up for a shot, and it goes in with it. McDermott has 6 points here in this third quarter. She goes to the line for the and one. Couple of new faces checking in for Mountain Pine as Destiny Nichols and Hannah Chambers enter the game. They'll take the place of Tanae Tash and Jatavia Smith. On the floor for Poyen is Bree McDermott, who stands at the free throw line. Erica Cornett, Faith Deal, Madison Yarborough, and Lacey Beaver. (49-20). The Lady Indians lead, 1:20 to play in the third. Allie Meeks across the timeline to Bristol Huff. Now back to Meeks. Meeks finds Huff, who turns and puts up a shot immediately. Little line drive basket doesn't fall. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Poyen. Set to inbound will be Grace Galarza here right in front of the booth. 1:08 to play in the third. Inbounds to Allie Meeks. Meeks guarded by Lauren Austin of Poyen, who checks in. Now a long three on its way from Allie Meeks won't fall. Rebound goes to Poyen. Madison Yarborough picks it up, and now across the timeline goes Faith Deal. Long three on its way from the Lady Indians won't fall. The rebound controlled by Allie Meeks. 43 seconds left. Meeks fires her way across the timeline here. 49-20. As Bristol Huff is going to thread the needle down low to Chambers. Ball is knocked away, picked up by Galarza. Galarza in traffic. Out to Meeks and over to Huff. The ball is stolen away. Fast break opportunity for Erica Cornett. She's going to take it all the way home for two. Erica Cornett on the board for the first time tonight with a bucket. 15 seconds left. It's 51-20. 10 seconds left as Mountain Pine enters the front court here. Pass over to Bristol Huff. She'll reel it in. 5 seconds left. Down low, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Poyen. 2.4 seconds remaining. Mountain Pine with one last opportunity here in the third quarter. A 31-point lead for the Lady Indians. Huff will inbound to Meeks, who turns and fires a three. It's good. At the buzzer, Allie Meeks with a big three. The senior coming alive in a big way here in the third. And we go to the final act here from Mountain Pine High School. 51-23, the Lady Indians of Poyen in command. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball, live from Mountain Pine High School on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Back here at Mountain Pine High School alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Started the fourth quarter here between the Lady Indians of Poyen and the Lady Red Devils of Mountain Pine. 51-23. It's been all Poyen so far in this one, Bayley, but Mountain Pine showing some good signs of growth in this contest against one of the top teams in the conference. And despite what may appear to be a losing effort here. I think there's a lot to grow on and a lot to learn from here, especially the way that they've played against this defense and finally started to kind of figure it out and create offense due to immense pressure here as Poyen puts in a bucket from Lauren Austin, her first 2 points of the night. Across the way, here come the Lady Red Devils. Caleria McDaniel with the basketball for Mountain Pine. Directing her girls on the floor. McDaniel, Galarza, Meeks, Smith, and Godwin on the floor. Down low, a shot up by Summer Godwin. It's up and in. Godwin adds another bucket. She has 6 points tonight. 53-25. And a long three on its way, and it's drained by Lauren Austin. Austin coming off the bench in a big way. 5 points quickly here in the fourth quarter for Poyen. Answering back with a three of her own, Allie Meeks has shot a little bit too hard. It's last touched by Summer Godwin out of bounds. Back to the Lady Indians. 56-25. The Lady Indians lead here. 6:50 to play in action. Ball is passed in down low. A shot turnaround, no good. And the rebound goes to Summer Godwin. So Mountain Pine comes across the way. Allie Meeks is going to bring it across the midcourt. Caleria McDaniel down low to Galarza. And now inside Summer Godwin. Right where she likes to be, she turns around and puts it up for two. Summer Godwin, 8 points tonight. She leads Mountain Pine in scoring. 56-27 Poyen. There's a long three, sails off the mark, but the putback is good by Madison Yarborough. 5 points on the night for Yarborough. And extends the lead back to 31. An errant pass by Galarza is tipped, but stolen away right back by Meeks. Fed down low to Summer Godwin, and there she is once again. Bayley, what can you say about Summer Godwin, what she brings to this team? Really starting to come alive, and despite the losing effort, a big motivator for this team.
Yes, that's what Summer does. She's an excellent player, and she can play all around. She can play any position. She just adapts really well to what's being done on the court, and that's something that really motivates the team to do better. As we have seen tonight, they have adapted to Poyen's ways and figured it out, and it's just something that Summer is really good at.
The thing I like most about Summer Godwin is that it doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. She's going to give it 110%. She plays very hard. She's got great leadership. You can tell that the other girls on the team look up to her, and those are all the qualities of somebody who could be playing on the next level once her days at Mountain Pine are over. A timeout down on the floor. We'll keep it right here, 58-29. Coming up after tonight's broadcast, the senior boys are back in action, and they had a tough trip at the Spa City shootout, losing 2 games, but to 2 very big teams. And we'll talk more about that coming up in the senior boys broadcast tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into tonight's broadcast, the senior girls, live from Mountain Pine High School, as they take on the Lady Indians of Poyen. Alongside Bailey Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. As we come out of the timeout here, it'll be Poyen basketball. Be Mountain Pine basketball, as Grace Galarza will inbound. So Galarza finds Caleria McDaniel, and here come the Lady Red Devils. Looking for an opportunity to learn and grow here in this fourth quarter. Find out how to decipher a defense like this and come up big. Meeks feeds it across the way to McDaniel, but it's knocked away. Picked up in transition. Erica Cornett's going to take it all the way home. Shot doesn't fall. The putback by Kara Sullivan, not good. And now Poyen's going to try again. A long three on its way. Off the front of the rim, no good. Erica Cornett's shot doesn't fall. And it ends up in the hands of Summer Godwin. Does a little pirouette move there. And it's sent over to Allie Meeks. Meeks and McDaniel at the top of the key for Mountain Pine. 4:53 to play. Meeks threads the needle down low to Tash. Nothing going offensively. And Mountain Pine looks to slowly make its way inside. Inside to McDaniel. She gets it to Summer Godwin down low at the post. Back to McDaniel. A long three on its way, and it's good. Caleria McDaniel hits her second three of the ball game, and she has 9 points tonight. 4:25 to play, and down low a shot up and a foul. And going to the line will be Lauren Austin for Poyen. Austin come off the bench late in this one, 5 points in the fourth quarter. And she'll be signaled for the charge foul, so it'll actually be Mountain Pine basketball here. Another opportunity for Mountain Pine after the big three from McDaniel. 58-32. Poyen with the lead here. 4 minutes to play. Meeks threads it in down low to McDaniel, out to Tash. Tash thought about the long shot, didn't take it. Now down low, Godwin. She'll put the shot up. It's good. She draws the foul. 8 points in the fourth quarter for Summer Godwin. She's going to go to the line. She's not done yet. We talk about what she brings to this team each night on the floor. And if you haven't seen Summer Godwin play, maybe you've only listened to her play, she is quite the athlete and certainly one to watch for. The and one is good. 9 points here in the fourth quarter. 13 points overall for senior Summer Godwin. 3:18 remaining in the contest. 58-35, Poyen. Karis Sullivan will dribble it out to Lauren Austin at the top of the key for the Lady Indians. Poyen looking for an opportunity to move inside. Now Sullivan's going to take a long three, and it goes in. So Karis Sullivan is on the board for the Poyen Lady Indians. And now the pass intercepted. Poyen's going to take it right back in. Lauren Austin with a layup for two. So the defense has not stopped for the Lady Indians no matter what the score is. It's 63-35. 2:40 remaining as Grace Galarza takes it on the near wing. And she'll bounce it inside. It's picked up by Meeks. Down low, Godwin turns, puts up a shot a little bit too short, won't fall. Here comes Poyen. Karis Sullivan across the timeline for the Lady Indians. Sullivan drives and kicks it out to teammate Erica Cornett. And a long three, it's good. So Erica Cornett adds a three. She has 5 points overall tonight. 2:10 to play. 66-35. Meeks across the way to Galarza. Now rolls to the top of the line. Galarza turns, puts a shot up in the paint. She's going to draw the foul. Nice little confident move there. A confident shot taken by Grace Galarza. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. 2 points on the night for Grace Galarza. Her first free throw is good. Substitution coming in. Brianna Kesterson checks in for Poyen as Erica Cornett takes a seat. 66-36 Poyen. Galarza at the line. Here's her second opportunity. No good. Rebound goes to Rue Pumphrey. As Pumphrey moves the ball to Lauren Austin across the timeline, and Poyen quickly looking to set up its offense here. With the rock is Kesterson at the top of the key, guarded by Allie Meeks. She trades it off with Sullivan. Now a collision on the floor, but Poyen's going to maintain possession here. Looking for an opportunity to dribble inside. Now a long three on its way, just in and out for Karis Sullivan. Poyen with the rebound, under a minute to play. And an errant pass goes out of bounds, last touched by Summer Godwin. Clock running continuously here in the fourth quarter. And the substitution comes in for Poyen. Erica Cornett checks in for Lauren Austin. 37 seconds left and counting. The ball is inbounded and picked up by Allie Meeks. It is stolen away, and now a fast break opportunity. Down low, Kalaria McDaniel puts a shot up. She's fouled. The foul is charged against Erica Cornett. That's going to send McDaniel to the line to shoot two in what will most likely be Mountain Pine's final attempt tonight. Clock running continuously. McDaniel looking to add to her point total here, looking for double figures. First free throw, no good. McDaniel will get one last opportunity here at the free throw line. Shot is up and no good. And that's the end of tonight's ball game. 66-36, Poyen is victorious. We'll be back after this. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. To be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports. And together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com. Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource is back here at Mountain Pine High School. Your final score tonight, Poyen defeats Mountain Pine by a score of 66-36. Leading the way for the Lady Indians tonight, the leading scorer, there's two of them, Bree McDermott and Michaela Montillo, each with 8 points overall. Leading the way for Mountain Pine, Summer Godwin leading all scorers tonight with 13 points overall. And with that win, Poyen moves to 4-1 in conference play. They will be 14-2 overall. With the loss, Mountain Pine falls to 3-9, 1-3 in conference play. Bayley, thank you for joining me on this broadcast of Lady Red Devils basketball. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did.
Bayley will be rejoining us for the senior boys broadcast coming up in just moments. But as we leave you briefly from Mountain Pine High School, it was Poyen 66, Mountain Pine 36. This has been Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.